Good morning. Good morning. So I saw RNLX this morning, and I saw top. I'm looking back and forth, and I just don't know which one it's gonna be. Both of them around the same range. Of course, top has more volume and has a bigger range, average true range, 55 cents. RNLX looking like about 10 cents. So, which one will it be? I guess we'll have to do a little bit of reading into their news catalyst. And of course, this is a nice Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Friday. So, we need to make sure we don't get caught in some ultimate sell off. But those are the two that I've been watching this morning just do their thing. So, yeah, let's start with top. Let's start with top out here. Got this big old topping tail way up there. Um, let's see, the price right now is at 1016, so it's up here somewhere above its previous low. And let me switch this. 1016. Okay, we'll just put it right there. So if we take this back, we go to extend to the left. What does it touch back here? It's kind of one of those weird ones to trade because there's not a whole lot of information of where it can stop. We have a little bit at the 25, but that is a long way away for the catalyst that they have. The catalyst that they have is that they reported their financial year results ended March 31. So it's not like they've done anything big, but you know how these stocks do. They always look like, oh man, it's not going, and then people get happy. So I was definitely still keep it on watch as long as it's a top volume mover. Right now trading with almost 6 million shares over here, and right behind it is RNLX, which we will be looking at next. So let's jump over there. So RNLX shares are trading higher after the company received FDA de novo marketing authorization for its kidney intel test. So basically, a kidney test that they got FDA approval for. So which news is going to be that news? Let's go and look at the floats on these. Let's see, let's start with top. Top has 11 employees based out of Hong Kong. So Chinese trader, Chinese stock. Top Financial Group Limited, through its subsidiaries, operates as an online brokerage company in Hong Kong. It is involved in the trading of local and overseas equities, futures, options, products, and the provision of brokerage and value-added services, including trade order placement and execution, account management, and customer support services. The company provides a range of futures products such as index futures and all this. Okay, so it's a trading platform. The company was formerly known as Zhong Yang Financial Group Limited and changed its name to Top Financial Group Limited in July 2022. The company was founded in 2015 and is based in Hong Kong, Hong Kong. All right. Top Financial Group is a limited or is a Top Financial Group Limited is a subsidiary of Zhong Hang Holdings BVI Limited. All right, so basically a trading platform, brokerage type deal with 11 employees. All right, let's jump over to RNLX. Health Information Services, 102 employees based out of New York, New York, United States. Renelax PLC develops artificial intelligence. Uh-oh. We got AI in here. Okay, so AI enable vitro diagnostic solutions for kidney diseases. The company offers Kidney Intel X, a diagnostic platform that employs an artificial intelligence enabled algorithm. So again, we're seeing these keywords that we've seen before: artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. So let's be very mindful of what's in this news catalyst on RNLX, because we could see something come, especially once the open comes and the bots start getting in and putting trades on for people. It could get quite spicy over there in RNLX, and it's right now the secondary mover. Good morning, Drifter. Um, so yeah, got the AI keyword, working with kidney analysis. Let's continue reading. Where did I stop? Platform that employs AI intelligence enabled algorithm that combines various data inputs, including validated blood-based biomarkers, inherited genetics, and personalized patient data from electronic health record systems to generate a unique patient risk score. Its products are used in kidney disease diagnosis and prognosis, clinical care, patient stratification for drug clinical trials, and drug target discovery. Renalix AI PLC has a license agreement with Mount Sinai Health System, and let me go and look at who these people are. I will put that on a note. Go and look that up and see who they are. To develop and commercialize licensed products in connection with the application of artificial intelligence for the diagnosis of kidney disease. Jocelyn Diabetes Center Inc. Wait, whoa. Did I just break that up? Artificial, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So they have multiple license agreements. One with Mount Sinai, the next with Jocelyn Diabetes Center. Copy. For developing and commercializing products for diagnosing and predicting kidney diseases using biomarkers, and Contaro Biosciences LLC. So it's got a couple of businesses or companies working with it. For developing pretty much the same thing, antibodies. Oh, it's got SARS-CoV-2 in here. They got all kinds of keywords, huh? We're gonna see what they want to do today. Got AI, COVID, and then kidney diseases. Of course, kidney diseases they affect a lot of people. So we're gonna see how this does today. This one is looking okay for some good movement in it. The company has also the company also has a partnership agreement with Atrium Health. Boy, they got all kinds of agreements, huh? Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist Health, Wake Forest School of Medicine, to implement an advanced clinical care model designed to improve kidney health and reduce kidney disease progression and kidney failure in high risk populations. The company was formerly known as Renalex AI PLC and changed its name to, wait, what? Formerly known, oh, they just took out the AI. So Renalex AI PLC and changed its name to Realix PLC in June 2021. And it was incorporated in 2018 in New York, New York. So definitely a lot of partnerships there. All right, let's go and look at the statistics on this thing. So the float is looking like 34.83 million. And this is at Yahoo Finance. We'll see if anybody else has anything different to say. Let's see. Held by insiders, held by institutions. Not huge on either side. let's see, cash flow, operating cash flow, and they don't really have a whole lot of free cash flow through here. Let me see. But based on what we're seeing, if we think about it, whoever's coming to trade this is probably not even going to read into it this much. So I'm wondering, hey, is this going to be something where they read it a little bit and be like, oh my goodness, let's go. It does have a shelf registration from this year, last month. Shelf at 5, what was that, 502. So the beginning of last month, put out a shelf registration. Okay, and then they had another shelf registration in the same month on the previous year. So this is probably going to be one of those get in, get out type deals. And what was that, 22? $527. 22. Okay, so we got shelf registrations put out on 2 consecutive years. Yahoo Finance says that their float is 34.83 million. Let's go and check some other sources. RNLX. Shares float over here on FinViz, they say 22.64 million. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, and let's check another source. Short RNLX. Short squeeze. Shares float. It does not have anything there, huh? Let's go back to FinViz. This thing is optionable and shortable. So shares outstanding 42.78 million. So I'll definitely be watching that one. It has more of my interest than Top does. But Top is definitely got the range. If we jump over here on TOS, average true range right now per what is it? Did I do 6 or 8 15-minute candles? Whatever it is, about 62 cents average movement of those 15-minute candles. And RNLX just does not have that range. Good morning, GD. RNLX just has 9 cents of average true range, but we'll see at the open how these things react. But these are going to be the top 2 watchers. One or both of them are around the same range, right under 40% being up. Top has now doubled the volume of RNLX, so I'm definitely going to have to see Top kind of slow down and volume dry up before I try anything on RNLX. I've been through this before. We have a cheaper one that looks better, has keywords and things like that, but it's just getting outperformed. More people are looking elsewhere, right? And so I want to take that into consideration as well. And plus, I didn't even look at my look over my rules over here. Let's go and see what we got here. So this is what I'm looking for. Looking for a ticker above $2. RNLX is super close to $2. It just needs to drop a little bit. Top is definitely well over 2, and its average true range is increasing. If we look at the RVOL, which is my calculation for relative volume in TOS, RVOL on Top is 8.84, and then RVOL over here on RNLX is 17. But with this big range, look at it continue to push. Even without looking at the chart, you can just see it pushing over 11, pushing, and they're both around that 40% level. So one of them is going to have to prove themselves. The next thing is I'm looking for a ticker without a history of giving back gains, the pump and dump mechanism, right? So we look on TOS, and this is one of the things that I'm seeing on top. I mean, when you talk about a pump and dump, I mean, you don't get more pumpy dumpy than this. But I also want to look back a little bit, and if we zoom back a little bit, we can see that even in its little rips around, what was this? Um, this is in 2022. Had a little rip up, came down, has some relatively good trading around here, but always comes back down. Doesn't really do a lot of consolidation, just kind of goes down. And we can see that repeated here, where we see a big flush. And so that's what I'm really like. It's kind of keeping me away from this stock. I don't like that history of it giving back gains very harshly. Now look at this. If we zoom in and zoom back a little bit, this right here popped up all the way to 2029. Yeah, great. There was some great opportunity there on that one day, but where in the world did it end? If this is a red candle, so we know that the open was right here on 2039 right here. It pumped all the way to 29, almost $10 gain, and then dropped from 29 and ended down here on the $5. So I'll be very, very careful with top. It's another Chinese mover. I'll be careful. Anyway, back over here, I'm looking for an abnormally large percent gainer on the day. I'm looking for a ticker under 100 million in the float. Ticker with catalyst. Both of them do have some catalyst. Whether the catalyst is good or not is relative to the trader. And then competing tickers. Are they competing with each other? And right now, top is showing me, hey, this thing has got 7 million in the volume, and RNLX is just not quite cutting it yet. But we'll have to see on the open. We have about 15 minutes until the open. And then some of the things that I was kind of taking into consideration. Of course, I did this little equation of, how to calculate the share size before you calculate in any other factors. Some of the factors that I look for, though, is, hey, what have I been doing this month? What's been my win percentage? What have I been doing? What's been my accuracy during this time? 2, catalyst strength. Is this catalyst something that I can get with? Possibly. Pre-market volume is another thing, and that's why I'm so hard on RNLX right now, is because we're coming into 15 minutes. It needs to put on its running shoes and get some volume, get some attention. It is getting up to $3 right now, so definitely will be watching it. The next thing is I want to see some clear levels of clear levels of support or resistance. When I'm looking at top, I mean, it's one of those that just, I don't know where it could go. It's kind of like out in limbo right now. Look at RNLX though. We can see the price right now is almost at $3. Right around 3 something, 301. We can extend that to the left. Okay. And we can see that $3 has been tested a couple of times. It has traded around this $3. And then it also has this consolidation down here at the right around the 225. So this could be a base level, but I need to see that volume come in for this thing to try to test. And maybe it'll test $4. I don't know. It has a little point here that's very obvious. We can extend that, and we can see that point there right at $4 is the bottom of the gap that where it gapped down in the past, right? So this was in 2022, had a gap down from $4 down here to $3, and now has tested this level and is back up to $3. So again, it's a little bit more obvious over here on RNLX, but it is picking up in volume a little bit too. So these are the levels that I'm looking at. 225 to hold. Right now it's right around the $3 and then a top of the $4. But it is picking up some volume. We can see that it is over 46%, definitely a larger percent gainer. It is about 3 million behind top. And top is continuing to push as well. Let's jump over here to Street Smart so we can see some of these motions. So top, continue to push. Let's look at RNLX. Went flat for quite a while at this 286. Let's see. So we could put a, I'm going to put a white line through here because I don't know what this is, support or resistance, until it opens. And I also bring over those levels that I was looking at over here on TOS. So we looked at the level of 225. 225 is quite a bit down there. $2.25, and then we got $3. That's the whole dollar level that could be resistance or it could be support. We don't know yet. $3. Wonder how it would act around the 350 level because it got rejected there earlier today. So let me put that 350 in there as a possible level, and I'll change that to a white line because I don't know what that is yet. Okay. And then let's do the same thing with top. So top previously traded down here at the 814. Where would be a pullback? If we look on the hour chart, we can see that there was just a little bit of pushback on that 840. So I'll put that as maybe some hard resistance right in here. Not resistance, hard support for a possible bounce. But as for going up, I don't know the next level that it will be going up to. Let's go back to top again. Look back here on the charting. And what is obvious here? So we know that it had a gap up from the 20 up to the 66 and came all the way back down here. I just don't want to set my expectations too high, even though this thing could get crazy. It's one of those, and I'm like, if it goes, it'll just blow my mind, I guess, especially on that catalyst that it has. Which one is y'all's favorite, top or RNLX? Have y'all made the decision which one to attack, or y'all just going to be watching each of them equally? Because right now I am not really at a loss, but, you know, just kind of trying to think about what this thing can do. And top, I know people are going to be thinking about what it has previously done, seeing this huge rip from like $7 up to like 200 something. Or I don't even know. Let me check and see if this thing has had any reverse splits. Donnell says RNLK or RNLX. Okay, and then let me see if top has had any reverse splits here. Okay. Split date. What? Okay, so let's see. Filings, earnings, financials, historical quotes, financials, short interest, revenue, SEC filings. I want to go back to, let's go back to, I don't know, 2018, nothing. 2020, 2021, 2022. Registration statements. Top limited. What was this? Financial statement, HTML. Okay, so we are offering. When was this offering it? Here are our dates. Dates should be at the top, right? Okay, this was May 31st. That was offering in May 31st for 500 or not 500, 5 million ordinary shares, par value. So I'm not really seeing anything from 2023. But again, I think I'm gonna be watching RNLX as well. We'll see what it wants to do. Got a bunch of white lines out here because I don't know where it wants to go. 225 is quite a bit of a drop down here. Then we got 250. Could be another test point that I really didn't look at because it wasn't obvious on the charting. But I mean, it could stop there for a while. 250, $3. And then 350. 325 and 350 really. We'll just see how it acts at all of them and see kind of what this thing wants to do. 25, 350. Right now, it is still 3 million behind top. Top continues to get up, almost doubling it again. We have about 5 minutes until the bell. And I think RNLX is where we're gonna focus, but I want to see top give up. I really do. I do not want to see top continue to push. Average true range right now for top is 63 cents. Our vol still been heading upward. I think the last time we checked it was 880 maybe. It went up just a little bit. We also have CYT coming up there with 30% on the, but it's only got 1 million shares traded and it's kind of back there, but it's Cytier Therapeutics announced discontinuation of the development program, blah blah blah. So that's not good news. They're discontinuing some type of development there. That's probably why it's not competing. Go ahead and clean up XPEV. Remove that. TSM moving. Okay, cool. So we're good to go with 3 minutes on the clock. We've looked into these stocks a little bit, and I really would like to see RNLX do something today, but that may be the setup. That may be what they're expecting retail to want to happen, right? The cheaper stock moves and it rips $5 and but still, top can get crazy. Breakdown of $10 on top will probably signify some type of weakness, but $10 is one of those points that seems to always get a bounce before it breaks. So we'll see if it gets a bounce back up off of 10. It's at 10.50 right now, and we have about a minute and 30 left. But this is on the 15-minute chart. On the hour chart, it still looks extended. Still looks bullish on the hourly chart. Who's gonna fight for the win? And then CTY out here, pretty flat. Right here at the 240s, up 32% as well. We'll see what that one wants to do. Let's actually look at the daily chart on CTY real quick while we got like 30 seconds left. So CTY right now is trading at the 250, right at the top here. And if we extend that to the left, are there any obvious points? It had a previous level here right under the $2 that it was trading around. But definitely in competition with some pretty heavy hitters today. And kind of slipping off. It's at the bottom of the to-do list, right? And these two are at the top. So we'll focus there. 10 seconds left until the open. Let's jump up here to top and see its initial reaction. RNLX getting a little green there. First level that it would need to get through and hold is this $3 level and hold above the 3. So we'll give that some time. Top going, showing some red there. Still the top volume mover on the day though. CYT doing a little bit of ooh, that's really jumpy. Really jumpy. From the 250 up there to the 270 very quickly. Top looking like it wants to go for a break of the 1114. Again, these aren't obvious levels up here. It's pretty much just doing what it wants up here in pretty much clear skies. Big pop through there on top. Almost doubling the volume of RNLX. CCL knocking down RNLX in the volume. Top may actually end up halting here. It keeps on. It's a very big range. ATR in pre-market was 63 cents. Now average true range is 81 cents. So that is a lot. A big spread that, wow, popped down there. I didn't even see it. Big pop down there. And we will see how RNLX continues to hold. These are our top gainers for the day. CYT, RNLX, and TOP. Losing a little bit of gusto here. RNLX dipping down a little bit. So 1150 looking like top wants to try to get through it. There was definitely some fear in that big punch down. And then that fear got overcome when they saw it hold green. So let's see what the play is going to be at the 1150. Looking on the tape, we can see 1120s, 1130s. Will it sit in the 30s? There's 45s, 45s. Yeah, there's the 50, 60s. Getting through there a little bit. 11,000 shares traded, so almost doubling RNLX, which is taking my taste buds away from RNLX right now. CYT, not even in the competition when it comes to volume. I am gonna let this let a couple minutes play out because I don't want to get caught in like that first swat down was from the 1150 down here to the 1086. So that is a big loss, and then it's right back up playing with people's emotions. So I want to see can we get an actual dip, or is it just going to grind higher on the day? And I'm also keeping an eye on the average true range to see if it continues to give those consistent 80-cent rips, 80-cent movements. So again, coming back to 1150 after going up to a high of 1175. All right, see another big yank down. Look at that. Think about if you bought this top 11. Look at this. What in the world, bro? And then since they already made it do this once, I wonder are people like, well, maybe if I hold, it'll go back up there. Maybe if I hold, and this is where they really started playing the mind games. You're down from 1180-ish down here to $11. You're like, I'm only down 80 cents. I'll be all right. I'll be okay. The bottom of this first candle is 1032. I thought we needed to see a test of $10, but we'll see. It's broke over. Let's see. Did it get $10 yesterday? And nope. So I thought we could see a test of $10. It hasn't even tested that in this most recent little upturn. But now almost doubling our other two on the board. So gonna be patient there. CYT not looking so hot, falling off of the leaderboard. And SPCE coming up there. SPCE and PLTR and INO. Or not INO, NIO. Okay. All right, so we definitely got some competitors. $11 becoming somewhat of a resistance here. Whole dollar level. RNLX. As long as RNLX stays in the top volume, I'll keep an eye on it. But if it starts getting tripled, like if top gets up to 21 million and this thing RNLX is still at 7 million, I'm just gonna call it on that one. But I would be interested in keeping RNLX on a swing a swing list for next week though. I'm not giving up on that. It's AI, kidney disease, multiple partnerships and all of that. It does have the consecutive years of shelf registrations, but they haven't initiated yet, so still worth keeping on watch to me. Looking out here on TOS, we can see that to go red on the day, top would need to break down to 1060. And then this little wick here, ultimate weakness will probably be that 1035 breakdown. And we really don't have an obvious spot until the almost the $9 for it to find some type of support. Let's also look at RNLX. What you looking like? So coming down, has this previous range here, what, 260s? Right in here around the 250s. Kind of watching. Top continues to play with the $11. 14 million shares traded on the day. Apple now coming up, hunting RNLX. And what I don't like is when higher market caps, larger market caps, just hawk down the lower floats. They shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be drawing that much attention. But Apple may have some news that popped today. Let's see. Apple Car is a matter of when, not if. So they're talking about doing Apple Cars. Market Clubhouse morning memo. Market Watch U.S. stock futures advanced as encouraging inflation report caps off strong first half. Okay. Apple Vision Pro. Man, would y'all buy an Apple car, man? I guess everybody bought Tesla. So if Apple comes out with a car, I'm sure they'll buy that too. It'll sync with all your Apple devices. NIO. Okay. Top getting a little clap down. Looking for RNLX. Still pretty flat. I need to see it kind of break out of this little range it's got from 306 down to 266. It needs to make a decision. Because I'm not too sure about this whole flat trading area. CCL pushing on up there, taking the top spot from top. So now we got a larger cap pushing up there. Let's see if CCL has any news on the day. So let me bring this up here. All right, so CCL, NVIDIA to rally over 16%. Okay, Tigris Financial adjusts Carnival's price target to 23 from 13. Jeffries upgrade. So they got a lot of upgrades from the analyst. Moving on up there today, up only 5%. So why is something up 5% outperforming something that's up 29%, 40%? And RNLX is giving a little bit of a test up to the 3, but I do not trust this. I don't trust this out of this flat trade, especially with the volume that everything else is getting. Right now, RNLX is getting doubled by both CCL and Top. Mm-hmm. Cool, cool, cool. Apple continue to push up. Is the SPY pushing up as well? Yep, SPY is pushing up as well. So seeing those larger market caps follow the SPY a little bit, get a little bit of an energy boost. Top coming on back down. And was this a $10 test? The low was $9.98. So this was a $10 test with a small little pop back up, 20-cent pop. Looking at the average true range on top, it has gone up even more to 97 cents average true range. So I'm expecting a very strong dump here. And this level down here, what, the 932s was the level down here. I guess you can even put it lower than this. Maybe like we'll say $9. That's a dollar drop, right? Its average true range is 97 cents, so it can definitely get down there. Looking at RNLX popping up here over the threes now. So $3 whole dollar level. Up 48%, 10 million shares traded. So now it's trying not to get doubled by everything, right? It's making some moves. Average true range is looking like 24 cents now since that most recent pop. 24 cents on average true range. And has a bottom down here of the 275. So the question is, can it hold up 3? Got out of this level, trying to grind its way up. It, to me, had the best news. It's just not performing the best. But getting some pops right back down into that $3 whole dollar level. Top basically sitting on the $10, just waiting for a little dump here on the 10. Only up 28% now. So now we're seeing things kind of stand up and stand out. RNLX still up around 50%, 5% since the open. And getting, looks like it's getting some trades above $3. Seeing a lot of green come on the tape here. We'll see if it can stay away from that $3 breakdown. CCL continuing to go for breakouts. Top broke down to 10. It should get some continuation, some nice continuation downward. Mara getting killed as well. Lucid. Seeing those 310s kind of hold up here. Next level would be the 325 and then the 350. If this thing's going to get going. But out of this flat trading, that's the only thing that I'm confused about. Doesn't really have the shape that we're used to seeing, but maybe it doesn't need it. Coming back down to the $3 right there. below the 3. Little touch on VWAP down here. VWAP is at the 295s. We'll see if we can get trades under that. CCL. Okay. RNLX took back out all of what it just gained. And the test to the downside will be the 275 test here coming up. Still up 37%. Top trying to hold this 10 a little bit. But the hour candle is still nice and red. With how much time we got left, we got a lot of time left on the hour. A lot of time for it to act up. Seeing the breakdown towards the 275s. And we got 250 and 225 down here that could be levels. This thing did have the AI keyword, did have all these keywords and stuff, but just being outperformed, man. Still on the top 10 though, so that's a good sign that people are still interested in it. Looking for that 275 breakdown. So we have a traded area here of around the 280s, and we'll see where this ends up, because we can see definite not consolidation, but well, I guess you can call this consolidation around the 280 and then a movement down. So looking over here on TOS, the next obvious level that I see is down here at the 260s, right under the 260-ish level that is coming down to. CCL continues. This breakout was from the 1820 up to the 1850. Now doubling, nope, not doubling yet, almost doubling RNLX. Top coming back and still holding around this 10, but we'll see how that one goes. RNLX did get a little touchdown here on the bottom, 273. Has about 9 minutes to close this candle. Right around 9 minutes. Breakdown of the 982 is going to be a very good sign of weakness on top. And then 975 definitely. Those $quarter levels. All right, RNLX is getting the breakdown of the 275s. Still up 30%. 15 million shares traded, and we're seeing it catch up with some of these movers here, Mara and Tesla. So it's not all the way out of the game yet. 15 million, and then these two got 17 million. So can it take back that third spot? Can more people get interested? The first candle had 5 million shares traded. This second candle has 4 million shares traded. And CCL is absolutely breaking necks up here, going towards 30 million shares traded on the day. Only up 8%. Performance is phenomenal on today. Top, making some decisions, looking at that 975 break. Top, its average true range has went down from 97 cents to 84 cents now. So the range, the average range is getting smaller. Supposedly, based on the data that is currently out. This thing could explode downwards and it would probably get bigger. But for now, it's getting smaller. But there's still time on this candle, 7 minutes. AMD coming on the top 10. 9 million shares. And PLTR. Everything else is still the same. Looking at the SPY coming up to this top of the 444s, right under the 450 from back here. Make this bigger. Could be a little bit of resistance that it is approaching at that 444-ish level that is pushing towards. Top, continuing to hold this $10 level. Very patiently loading up. Holding the previous bottom of the candle, which is right around $10. Continues to hold there. Has about 4 minutes to close this 15-minute candle. Okay. RNLX, big moves down. Okay, getting towards that 250 level. 28% up there. We can see that the volume is coming up here. 16 million shares traded. Can we get on over that? Is top gonna drop below RNLX? That would be pretty dope if it can catch up with top. It's direct competition. Both of them are now almost equals in percent gains, right around the 29%. Looking for top to start to dry up. People move over to RNLX. So want to see the reaction at the 250. Right now, we look on TOS. This level right here is what it's entering. Right at the 260-ish level that it's trading around. And now top is 27%, so lost the $10 again and heading on down. And RNLX is starting to look a little bit better, going towards this 250-ish level. Trying to see if it can get below that 260. Come to a slowdown point. But on TOS, definitely obvious levels that's been tapped a couple of times. This candle is about to close in like a minute. Getting some pops back up there. About to close in, well, not a minute, 30 seconds. Get some pops, 275. Right in here to the 278. Has this top side of the 313s. Top popping back up there as well. It's only 2 million off of top right now. And top back over $10. Top's average true range has come down from 84 cents to 72 cents. Threw a little bit of a wick up there. Needs to go ahead and break down that 975 before RNLX can really get serious. Looking for those better prices. And this is a hold of this point right here of the 264s here. So that's pretty good on RNLX. I may actually start a position here under this 275 just to get my feet wet to see if it can hold that 262 there. So I'm going to start limit buys, limiting in here. What do I want to buy at? I want under the 270 would be dope. Giving it some time though. It is getting doubled by CCL. CCL came up here to a top of 1869. Tesla still up as well, doing breakouts. So we got to be careful overall here. And also still red on the hour and the 15-minute. So can we get another jab down, another test of this 261? Okay, volume kind of slowing down there. I don't like that. It needs to come on with it. Get over that 20 million. Because right now it's heavily trading within such a tight range. This 275 up to this 316-ish level. And this low is the 362. Let's go 360. Let's do 360. Or 260, I mean. Can we get that break? Break of 260. And I'll probably be risking off of the 250s if it does break down. Definitely taking this time. If we look on the level twos, we can see what 10,000 shares sitting there at the 68. So, and then the next share size is at the 250. So my question is, can you get down? Can you get down through this 263 level? $268 still holding there. Can they attack that 268? Can we see those shorts really get a push in here? So looking at the volume, first candle had 5 million, second 15-minute had 5 million, and this one doesn't even have a million yet. So we still got some time. But I think this is going to be the one that I focus on today, especially if it breaks down and regains the 260s. That's where I'll be looking. There's a little bit of red. Can we see them feel some 68s? Are people confident enough to sell there? Continue to hold their sell through the 68. Numbers kind of going up around the 268s there and disappearing. I like that. Let's see if we can get under the 260s. And top continue to hold up. LCID coming up and taking that position from RNLX. Lucid had a dip down here to 662 and jumped all the way back up here to $7. and now top back outperforming. So, back over 30%. Looking like it wants to push up. Let's see what the top was this one. The high of this one was 1026. So playing right under that 1025 level and holding. Getting more of the attention there. I need to see top dump to start trying to trade RNLX. RNLX, we look over here on TOS, pushing against this level again of the 260s, trying to get down in here. So that's the break of the 260 right there. On RNLX, 260 break. And now only up 25%. So we want to look for those unusually strong movers, things that are abnormally up, right? And right now we're seeing this thing get pushed back and lose its percent gain. So my thought is, if someone is to open up their scans right now, where would their eyes flow to, right? So now we broke the 260 and we're getting back up to the 263s. We have a little bit of time on this candle as well, but we did get underneath and we're reclaiming now. So now they're ready to play ball, looks like. Reclaiming that 63-ish level. So I think I'm going to look to get anything under the 63, just a small position to start here. Can you give me the 63, buddy? Am I gonna have to mark it in with 100 shares? I think I am. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get in 100 shares here. And look for it to hold this level here. This is a obvious level 260. And now I'll start to add. I'll add, what, 25s or something. It's at a obvious level. So I want to see this obvious level hold up. Can we see anything over the 65s? 66s coming in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. 125. Looking for this thing to hold here. Now I'm going to start putting limit orders in. Looking for anything under the 65. So I'm in there on RNLX, looking for this bad boy to hold this little level of the 260. And I will extend this to the left. And I have 225 down there as well. But as of now, my entry price is 267, so that'll be my limit. I don't want to buy anything above that. If it starts going up, great, but I don't want to be buying anything above that. Like, can we get those 63s back on there? I'll buy some more. Okay, seeing 63s come back in. 64s, I'm going to add a little bit here. 150 shares in right now. Looking like we're going to get that 160 breakdown. And it's coming right back up. So we're just watching right now. 160 getting some play here. Looking for my next ad. Got a limit order out for 263. What a limit order is saying, give me this or better. Give me 263 or better. Right on the 260s right now. I'll go ahead and grab a little bit here. Looking at it come back up. Yep, big size just came in there. We'll see if it gets a push here. I'm going to go ahead and get 200. Oh, can I get that last fill? Backfill me, baby. Okay, got the backfill 200 in right there. Off of that level. And this is the level that I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking for. Obvious levels. 262 holding around here. Getting some spontaneous action here. Looking for that level to hold. I'll add some more under 265 if it'll allow. Looking for it to fill me. 200 shares in. Can we get some more? 265 just got filled. I add again. If it'll let me. Give me that 265 fill. Getting up there. Give me that dip, just a little dip. It is holding up. I do like this hold up. I may end up playing this a little bit bigger for 100 shares. 100 limit order 70. Right under the 75. So give me that or better. So I'll go ahead and enter one there. I got 325 shares now. Looking for it to just hold up around these levels. Okay, 425 shares, and I want to get 500 shares of this around this level. $65. It may not come back to me. My average price right now is $267. Looking for it to get under 267 just briefly. So I'll throw another buy out there, 267 if it wants to fill me very quickly, please. Got 225 or 425 shares there. And it is holding. Okay, it may leave me in the dust here. I'll take another 100. Oh, please don't go. Give me my fill under 70. Okay, I'll take one there. 525 is my average, or 525 shares, and I'll be looking at a stop out at the 259 for this allotment. So I'll put a stop out there, 525. Actually, that's a little close. Looking at this hour chart, bottom of this, low 259. I think I'm okay. I let it ride. Can we stay under the 70 one more time? Can I add it one more time? 70. Oops, cancel last. I meant to do a limit order there. Add one more time for the 70. Okay, got 625 shares. Looking for some buyers to come and pick this boy up. If not, I will be out. And I'm thinking a 250 is where I'm going to risk to. So looking for a stop of 250. Oh, just got a fill right there. And another one. Do I want to add a little bit more before it goes? Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit. Oh, man, why do I keep doing that? Switch to the limit. Give me my shares. Okay, 775 shares there off of this obvious level of support. Continues to hold here. I have 875. I might go ahead and get 1,000, bro, for real. Oh, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Feel that. Feel that. Get 1,000. There we go. So 1,000 shares in there. Looking for the break of I'll put my stop at 250. On this one. And let's see. Stop out 250. 249-ish. Okay, so my stop is out there and it's playing above this obvious level that that we watched it touch here at the 260s. So just giving it a little bit of time and space to see if it can get back over the 75s with that 1,000 shares. My entry price right now is 268. So I'm risking what? 268 down to the 250. 268. 250. 250. 18 cents on 1,000 shares. So what is 18 cents on 1,000 shares? I think that's 180 bucks or something. I don't know. 1,000 times 18. Yeah, 180 bucks. And if it gets up 10 cents, what I look to do is set my start to move my stop upward from the 250. But I'll give it a little bit more time to play out. And I have some more orders to go out. I'll take 25 shares if it gets back down a little bit towards the 60. $268. Start adding 25s down here if possible. Seeing 69s on the tape. 68s. Make sure it's a little bit of red here. $68. Boy, 68 is a beast, isn't it? So can we see 67 for an add? A little bit more of an add. A lot of shares being traded around this 68, 67 right there, 65s. Bottom of this candle is the 259. Okay. See 67s, I add a little bit. Added a little bit there. Can we see another 67? 69. Nope, come down, come down. Don't go yet. Don't do it. Come down for me. Just a little bit. Flash red. Give me the flash. Go ahead and throw another limit order out there just in case it comes under. Hey, I don't think it's going to come under. All right, we can play 70. So entered a little bit more, 1,050. Got an order out there to 65s, but not really getting those fills. I threw another one out there to 70, not getting filled. Come on, give me the 70. Give me just a little bit of a push down. Okay, whatever. Right now, up 60 bucks, 75. So let's see what this wants to do. Has VWAP right here at the 286. Wanted to get one more fill below the 70s. I'll throw another order out there to get filled if possible. But sitting with 1,050 right now, can we get a small pop back? There's the pop back and the fills. Appreciate that. Back over 70 now is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to continue throwing shares out at the 70 to be filled. 1,125 shares in there. Average price is about 268. Threw another bid out there at the 70. Five minutes left for this hour candle to close and a new one to open. Got that feel? Okay, let's go back to 68. See if we can get some more at 68. Go ahead and throw a little bit out there, see if we can get filled at 68. Throwing some out there. Another 200 shares added here. Throwing another one out there, 69, below 69-ish. Throwing another one, looking for it. Okay, let's go up to 70 again. Okay, got that feel at 70. Throwing another order out there. Got that one at 70. Throwing another order out there at 70. Okay, got the 2 fills there. So 1,350 shares in. Looking over here on the daily chart, it has held up this 260 level. My average price is 268 right now, holding up those 70s. So just watching and waiting. And yeah, let's go ahead and change this stop to 150 or 149 for all of these shares. And cancel last and 249. There we go. Try not to make any of the clicking mistakes that I made last time, getting out of my position, and then it went, and I was like, no, why, bro? So we got almost 20 million shares traded on this thing. And looking for the break above 275. Go ahead and remove some of these because, I mean, these down here, I'm getting out if it goes that far. So it's getting over the 70s. We see the 75s pushing there a little bit, giving it some time. And my stop out is going to be at my break even, which is 268. But I want to see what kind of reaction it gets at this VWAP here at the 286. It did have the AI news, and it did have a couple other factors there that I liked. But I'm not totally in love with the stock. I'm willing to part ways if it comes to that. And my stop will not be moving down. It's going to stay at the 259s. If it can't hold that, hey, got to be out. So right now above my break unit, and I don't like adding above. I really am bad at that. If I add above, I just get a little bit reckless. I like to add below with those limit orders to get my fills. So, you know, and that's kind of how I manage or do that. Let's flip back over to limit orders and try to get some at 68 if it dips. And I'll do smaller orders here because I don't want to get too reckless. I'll just throw them at the 268. 268s will be my buys. So I got a limit order right out there for it if it wants to dip. And I want to try to get some at 67 if possible. So I got 2 orders out there, 67, whatever. Right now up, what, 74 bucks? 74 bucks, just letting it play. Actually, my picture is over my P&L, isn't it? Let's see if we can work on that. Street Smart Edge, Logitech. Make this a little bit smaller. There we go. All right, so there it is, $111 right now. Lock that in. All right, it did not come down and fill me for those orders at the 60s. We do see some size coming in here at the 274s. We flip over, jump back over here to TOS. I like the way it's going back towards a green on the day. Back over 290, it'll be green on the day. Did not get my feels. So right now, sitting with a nice little profit in hand, up 9 cents on these 1,000 shares, and looking for it to test this 285 to hold over 270 basically. See about 10,000 shares at the 74, so we do see interest around that 274 now if it can push. Average true range on it is 21 cents. So right now I only have 7 cents in pocket, looking for it to get a little bit of love off the the buyers though, especially with that AI catalyst. Still up 32%. Oh, I didn't even see top fell on the day. What in the world? Top down to 19, so it definitely lost out on the day. Okay, well, let's see if RNLX can rejuvenate itself. Or can it come down and fill me for those little shares I threw out there? Give me that 68, 67-ish. Oh. Can you give me that quick dip? Or are you ready to go, buddy? 10,000 shares back at the 72. It moved down from the 75. Want to see some more action above the 75 though. That's what I'm looking at. If you look over here on the tape, we can see 74 is just holding there. But want to see over 74. Definitely. Matter of fact, want to see over 285. Go ahead and break through the VWAP and get those big longs back interested. Right? We bought the dip while everybody was like looking at top and all this getting crushed. But we went and looked at the news beforehand and saw, hey man, RNLX is looking a little bit better. We have our risk managed. 18 cents of risk there. Looking for at least a 1-to-1. It can give me 18 cents. It's got an average true range of 21 cents. So at least there, right? Looking for those 75s for a big break over 75. And people get very, very active towards this top here of the 312s. And I would like to at least lock in $100. So let's see if we're looking for $100 gain and then put my stop after the 100. So what is $100 on this? 350 times what? 5 cents? I don't know. 67 times 8 cents. So yeah, right around at 8 cents. So I need to put my stop at 68 plus 8. So 268 plus 8. 276 is going to become my stop out if this thing can start breaking upward. So that'll be $100 in pocket and I'll let the rest play. But it's got to get this strong break over the 75s. Still up on the top 10 movers as well. Towards the bottom now. A lot of things have kind of moved and all this stuff, but we want to see it get strong if possible. $75 getting hit there. Nothing over the 75 going through on the tape. Nothing getting active. A lot of red on the tape. Can we get the 75s back up there quickly? There's 76s. So it's starting to push the shorts off a little bit. 276. I'm looking for this candle to close. And then I'll be looking to put that stop in at 276. 10,000 shares. They're jumping up at the 276. Is this long? Is this short? We don't know. $2.75 $quarter level holding. There is some interest above that level. Can we see the 80s? Will it give me my fills at the 68s? Or will it go ahead and stop me out? If it does stop me out, I'll just be holding those 10 shares at the 68. I just wanted to add just a little bit, and I was just, but it's not really given that option. Still up 32%. So if someone were to open up their scans right now, RNLX is what they will be seeing at 32% up. Question is, will they become buyers or what? Looking at TOS, we can see the bottom was down here at the 259s into this range where I started getting my feels around there. Let's go look at these account details. So right now I'm in 3,000. So this is almost a $4,000 position. And I have not taken any gains off yet. Looking for this thing to get active over the 275s. Looking on the tape, can we see 77s come through? 77s, big long string of them. None of them green though. Just a bunch of 77s, maybe a little trap. But it doesn't matter because, you know, where I'm in it. Can we get to those 80s? 78s, big long string of 78s. All right, so I'm looking to move my stop up to the break even and then further up to the profit taking area. But just watching right now. So break even, looking for it to break over VWAP first. Get the break over VWAP and move my stop up to 260s. Little slam down there off of the 70s. Did I get a feel there? No, I didn't. So a little bit of fear right there at VWAP. Right around the 75s. May get a little flashy here. But I didn't want to put this thing so close that I just get stopped out immediately. Want to see those 75s get their turn, get their chance to play. $20 million shares traded on this thing now. Because if I would have already moved it up to break even, I would have been stopped out. That would have been bad. Especially if it continued higher after it stops me out. I'd be like, bruh, come on. Give me a break. 72s. 75s need to live on the tape. Show us some green, baby. Got about 3 minutes left until this 15-minute candle closes. Looking for a test up to 3. May give me my feels here. Coming back to 70. Hitting 70 on the dot. At this point, let's go ahead and reduce. Let's see, what is this? 59. So I'm going to go ahead and move it up to the 259s here, or maybe right under the 259s, maybe 255s to just reduce the risk here. So cancel that last one. Cancel all of that. Then put my stop right at 254s down here. Okay. So if it wants to come down there, okay, we'll just be out. But for right now, just gonna let it play above this level. So that means the risk is going to be 254 from 268. $0.14, so 140 bucks. Losing a little bit of confidence in it. I want to see it do what it needs to do, but taking back 40 bucks off the risk. Need to see those 75s back up there. There is a new candle, 270s. Let's put some limit orders out here. Limit. Let's change this smaller share size, 71, 72. We're still under the 75s here. 69's coming back up. $68. So I'll look for 67 feels if I can get it. Put a limit order out there again. It's trying again, so just reduce risk by 40 bucks and let it play. And I'll continue to reduce that risk if I lose faith in it again. Right now, it needs to hold over the 275s. I do have a position or a order to be filled right at the 267s for a quick breakdown and recovery. But you know, I needed to keep my faith, right? Need to see those 70s come up big. Can we see some green back over the 72s? $71s. Can we see those 72s pop? And I'm getting more confident in this level as a breaky or a stop out, right? Because remember I said, hey, let's go ahead and get, a good 8 cents. That's 100 bucks in pocket. And then, let it play from there. Don't take too much out of it. Can we see those 72s back up to the 75s? And a break of this level, this what is this high? 79 would be great back into the 80s. And now the VWAP has moved up a little bit from the 85s to the 87. 72s. Can we hold the 72s on the bid? Where are they on the bid though? I'm seeing them a lot. $72 on the bid now. Can we see over 75 test again? And a big break through the VWAP will be beautiful. Still up 60 bucks right now. Need to see this thing. 74s. Okay, seeing 73, 74s hitting the tape again. I like that. What else you got though? You trying to get it back above those 75s for me? Nope. Very quick little dip there. Holding the 70s for right now. So 70 is definitely going to be a spot that I'm like, I do not want to see this thing back below all this testing right here. Can we see this thing go green on the hour? For it to go green, it needs to get back over the 274. I'm seeing the 70s get some action. They tried to shove it down quickly, and it held the 70s. So will the shorts find a little bit of fear in them to get backed off of this thing? 72s back on the tape heavy. See more 72s is what I'm looking for. 70s. Very flat trading pattern, man. This thing should have took off, bro. But if it was going to be a grinder, it's definitely not grinding like usual grinders. So since it's not, usually if something consolidates for a really long time and then it drops, there's a lot of fear in it. So I need to see this thing hold up the 70s. '70s back on. Can we see 71s? '71 right there. '72. Are there any shorts trapped here? Because I will be glad to take your shoes, just like you would take mine. '70s holding again. Very tight range in here, man. Very tight range. Did not get any fills below 70. I'm literally, my order is right under the 70, so if it were to drop, it would fill me. But it would also potentially stop me out of my other allotment. Where are those 72s? Back up to the 75. Got about 7 minutes until this one closes. If it gets back above 75, I'm going to go ahead and put my stop at 70 because I'm not going to play this game. I need you to get strong if you're going to be strong on the day. And that risk would be just break even, basically. But I just don't like the way this taking pause breaks, water breaks, and retying his shoes and thinking about if it has cleats in his. I don't know. Get going. $69 on the bid. Can we see some buyers right at 70? Small buyers, where the big boys at? I saw 700 shares go through right there. Could be spoofed, could be a fake shares there, and it could be a much bigger size, but I don't know. Right at 70, they are doing some entering. Previous candle had volume of 836,000. Can this one go ahead and get up? It's only 157,000 on this one. I'll go ahead and cancel that order to buy some more. I don't like the way that this is doing its thing, so rather not catch buy some more down here. So looking on TOS, it is returning to this level of the 63, which I do not like. Somebody got some buys under 70 right there. Right back up to 70. Can we see 71s? I'm going to change this to $29% on the board. Top did pop back up a little bit off of this bottom of the 907s. But yeah, this one's kind of losing my confidence here. Looking at top, getting back up there. So this one's only 4 million away from top. It can easily catch up, but top average true range right now is looking like 60 cents. So at first it was what, 97 cents. It's lost 30 cents of that true range. Top doing his thing, man. CCL, all these other things. Oh, this one's getting back up now off of the 70s. I will be looking to move this thing at break even. If it gets up, I do not want to see it test back to the 70s. That's just ridiculous. It should have popped the first time. 273-ish level will be going back green. Got the AI catalyst. People have had time to read and do all the stuff that they need to do. Can we get up above the 275s? Okay, so break even 270 will be my new stop. Let's see you get over. I need to see a break over 75 before I put this in, though. Wow. It's not giving me what I want, huh? People are definitely interested over 270s though. But maybe I'm just being impatient. Maybe I'm watching every tick. Maybe I just need to chill out and kind of woosah, woosah, you know. So VWAP is back at the 285s. It's not tested that level yet. 270s have been a little bit of a wall. Has not taken its first bounce of the day yet. Don't know what that first bounce is going to look like, but I'm pretty much have a management plan in place if it rips, if it goes. 73. So did open above, the next candle opened above 270. Nice. So let's see if we can go ahead and get this stop. What's the high of this? High is the 274s. So stop will be 270. Looking for this thing to show some green over 275. 10,000 shares there at the 270s. There's 275s almost up there. Looking over here at TOS, right at that point where I need to be looking for to get this stop in. So 275, can we see 276s? And I'll put my stop in at 270. Looking for that driving force over the 80s. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to put this stop here, right at the 69. It'll be a stop out, but it'll be a small little profit. I'd rather do that instead of going red. So I will make sure I got a stop in there, not a limit order, because this thing will sell. And then put that there. So I do have my stop out. Very minimal risk right now. Just want to see if it can stay above the 70. That's my only thing. 78s. And now the place that I needed to put the next stop was the 276. So looking for it to get over the 276 if possible. This is going to be a break over this previous level high of the 279 it needs to get over. Looking for that volume to come in there and give it a little bit of a push. It's still plenty of volume and everything ready to play. Just got to do his thing. First bounce of the day. Gotta hold up. Looking at the hour chart, the bottom of this candle is my break even. So I want to give this time to play, but it is what 285 for the VWAP. So I'm going to use the body of this candle. As long as it stays green, that 272 will be my next out, and then that 278. So just watching right now. Or 276, my bad, to lock in the 100. But giving this candle a little bit to close above my level. Oh man, I didn't even see all these freaking comments here. Let me see. Somebody said, Lori said, Hal is falling. Hal is falling. Let's see. RNLs is exactly a copy of yesterday's similar stock name. I did not see all y'all in here chatting. My bad, y'all. I got tunnel vision like a mug, bro. I'm trying to take their shoes. Oh, Lori said take their shoes. I got 140 in pocket right now. Looking for the break over 80 and hold. Let me see that $80 level. Looking out here on the hour chart, the body of this previous candle is up here at the 290s. I don't know what a test of 3 will look like, but I'm down. I'm game. I'm not in much of a risk right now. We look over here at TOS. We took the obvious level here. We've seen some consolidation, multiple pokes at that level, and now we're seeing it as 10 cents away from going green on the day. Looking for them to get active. Get active. Where the mateys at? Seeing 79s, a bunch of 79s. Can we see more green 79s? That means they're buying above the ask. VWAP right now is at the 284. Break of VWAP will definitely entice people to come over and trade. They're trying to get it away from VWAP. They're trying to do early entries here at VWAP, but I don't know if they know about the AI catalyst and all the stuff we looked at. But we're gonna see if their little backbones get readjusted. Break over the 80s, my stop will go to 75. It is coming down just a bit. 79, 78s. Can we see a big line of 78s, bro? Just give me the 78 push. Man, this patience game is something serious, bro. Oh, come on, baby. All right, high 79. Can we see it start holding over 79s? Is the question. Get those 80s up there. Get active. No 80 break. That's crazy. You're right there, bro. Like look on they're literally trading millicents away from 80. Come on, man. One big buyer, bro. There was an 80 going through. 80 right there, at least one. Can we see more of those 80s get through there? Another one. Looking out here on the charts, we can see what there's 7,000 there at the 80. Okay, VWAP just moved down a little bit. All right, so my stop will be going at the 75 if it can break over those 80s. Start getting some 80 play. We have about 5 minutes to this 15-minute closes, 15-minute candle. And it is in no rush to break upwards. But at least it's above 275, which is a very close to $0.25. So it could be some protection for my entry. Boy, come on, man, pay me. I've been patient. I've been waiting. I've gone way over the allotted time for streaming. Just so I didn't have to record this, because I would have had to do a secondary video recording. So I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay live. I'm gonna stay live. 80's back up there. And some selling. Heavy selling at the 78. I didn't see any big sizes go through, so that's a good sign. There was a bunch of hundreds, but no huge sizes on that 78 push down. And we can see the hour and the 15 minutes still looks like it's bullish. Curling up there. Now, can this thing go parabolic? I don't know. I don't care. I just want my winnings. That's it. Three minutes left. And this lack of movement is probably going to cause me to decrease my sizing if it doesn't want to play. I already got 128 bucks in pocket, so I'm like, okay, come on, buddy. You need to go if you're gonna go, basically. So we are definitely not worried about this 225 down here anymore. We are just looking for a retest of the level of maybe like $3. But continue to see these 78s. Ooh, 20,000 shares at 78. Okay, either this is going to be really bad or really good. 20,000 shares just went through on the 78. I don't know which way it's going to go. If it can break over 80 though. If we can get that FOMO though. 20,000 shares at the 78 and it moved upward. So can we make this a beautiful thing and get over 80? And now it's moving downwards. More bumping on the 80. I really do not like the way it's playing around here. So this low of the 272 is where I'm going to end up moving that stop for right now. The bottom of this 15-minute candle, as long as it's here. And that'll lock in some profits, but not the profits that I want. But it'll lock in some if it ends up rushing down. So yeah, 270 breakdown. So I got my stop in there right at that level, right below. So now I'm in the green no matter what. I just want to let it play. See if we can get over those 80s, get over through VWAP. VWAP is now at the 284s. It is 10 cents away from my stop. If it comes back 10 cents, hey, I'm out. I'm good. Looking for those 82s, 83s, 84s. Yep. Bottom of this body is 73. Gave you plenty of time to play like you wanted to. And ooh, look at that buy up over 80. Jesus. Okay. I like the aggression. $200. Okay. So what I want to do is lock in at least 100. So 275, 276 is going to be the stop if it continues up. 275, 276. And I'll let the rest play. Let me cancel what I was just doing. And now I've locked in 100 no matter what. There. So I got 100 locked in no matter what. Let's see if you can get active. Let's see if you can hold them 80s. Let's see if we can take some shoes out here. Where them 90s at? Where that $3 test at? Let's get active. We ain't feeding on milk no more. We need meat. Meat! Another 10 cents. I'll put the stop probably. I might let this hour close. I don't know how bullish it's going to get, but I've locked in the profit that I wanted. And I may try to get maybe 150, add another $50 to the payout. But we're going to see. The thing is, when I get to this point, I'm like, okay, am I being greedy? What's my mentality right now? Am I in a position of power? I'm in the driver's seat right now, of course, but like, how do I handle the thought process? Okay, I'm up almost $200. Do I just take that and run? Do I skim some? Right now, I'm completely green. So it's like, I don't know. I was looking for it to break over the 280s very strongly. It didn't do it. So I may start to actually scalp off some up here while I'm near, 15 cents in profit. So yeah, looking like it wants to try to come back down. But the hour is still nice and green. So it's like, do I trust the hour, the larger time frame, or the 15-minute? 15-minute looks like, ugh. But the hour is saying, hey, we're getting bullish. Give me a second. Let me work. So which one do I trust? Can we see this 80 hold? When does a good trade become a greedy trade? Is the question. 83s. So I'll be using this. If it does go up and break this high of 87, I'll be using the 78 as an out, which will lock a little bit more in. 78. Let's see that 85. Yes, I don't like that. It needs to hold those 80s. I don't like that rejection right there. I may need to get out, take the profit, and then look for another entry if it gives me one. That may be the play. So getting over 85s. Can we push through 85s? I'll move the stop up to 78 and recalculate. 85s. Can we see 86? 20,000 shares there at 85. Okay. And now I'm getting to the point of greed. So I need to start taking some. This is good. Let me do some limit orders out here of the 290-ish, up 19 cents. We can break that 90. I'll start to kind of scalp some off, you know. 90. So 288, 289s. Let's go for a 289. 2,000 shares again, so 290 is definitely going to be my limit. So all of my sales now will be above 290. I'm going to cancel that stop order. I'm going to start throwing some orders out, taking some profit here. 290s, 293s, taking. 290s, taking. Let's go 295. Make sure it's over 295. Taking. 1,000, almost 1,000 shares left. Taking. So we got that $3 test up there. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put my stop right here at the 285s. So I took a little bit off, got 1,000 still in pocket. Looking to take some more over over $3. Let's do over 3. So I'll throw some more sale orders out there if we can get past that 3. Throwing a sale out there right at the $3 if we can get that touch and push. Let's go back down here. It looks like it's getting a little shady here. 294s. So we're taking some more. Got some orders up there above 3, but I'm also taking some on the down low. 950 shares left. Taking 925. Can we get that push through the 3? If not, I'm just going to continue taking off a little bit. We are in this indecision level, this level of previous pressure. So that's why I'm taking here. 97s. Taking a little bit more. Taking some more. Can we get that pop through 3 and get those $3 fills? Taking this sweet time here. And I'm going to continue popping. I have 775 shares left. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this backfill here. Taking some more, 700 shares. So right now I have locked in 187 bucks. Taking small little allotments. Every time I see weakness, I'm just going to take a little bit. 96, 550 left. 500 shares left. $475. I may leave 200 in here just to play around. But yeah, nice little move through VWAP. So still holding 200. Take a little bit more and just leave that 200 there. And put my stop right here at the 280. What is VWAP? 287. So locked in $304 and letting the rest play. Right now I have $54 out there playing. So 264. Or no, stop order. Stop order. And plus my $3 fields haven't got filled yet, so they're just sitting up there waiting for the throw through. And that will leave me with 100 shares, I believe, if it can get this pop through. I got a couple. Never mind. That's a lot of fields up there at 3. Let me take some of those off. I don't need all those. Pushing up there to 3. I would think I'm going to say 290. Don't want to see it back below 290. I'll take everything there. Okay, what is going on? Cancel. Oh, okay, I see. I need those $3 fields, but it's giving me some issues right now. Whatever. It's giving me some issues, but I'm going to try to get out of this thing myself if I can. Lot of volume coming through. Look at this volume ramp. Go ahead and take a little bit more. If it'll allow, my gosh, I can't even get out. It's not doing anything now. Okay, I see you. Glad I took what I did. So it's not canceling orders or anything. These orders out here are just waiting to catch up. Cancel. 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 Okay. Let's see if I can mark it out then. Market sale. Yep, I can mark it out. Okay, let's do that. Marketing out. Can we see above 90, 92? I'll mark it out there. Okay, I don't like this, so I'm going to go ahead and get out some. 25. I don't like this pause. I like to see something go. I got 100 shares left. 99 shares. Locked in 329 on the day. But I am having issues exiting. So don't want to risk more than I need to. I'll sell over 90 again if it gets there. Let's see, 91. Can I see 91, please? On the tape is what I'm looking at. Okay, that's close enough. I'll sell a little bit there. Got 74 shares left. Just marketing out. Don't really know where I'm getting filled, but I do know I'm in the green, wherever it is. Let's see if I can do limit orders again now. 90. So let's see if it will sell that. Sell? Yep. Okay, so limits are back on. Because another time it's failing to get over those 90 strongly. And maybe I'm being impatient, but I really don't care at this point. I only got 20 bucks out there playing. 71. Let me go ahead and get on down. Start selling 10s. Let's see if we can get over 95. Can we get that $3 push? Sell 10 there. 60 shares left. Locked in 340 on the day. Come on, get that 96 up there. I'll sell another 10 over 96. Can I see 97 on the tape? Yep, selling there. 10 more close to this 3. The 3 is becoming a what looks like a problem, but I don't want it to be a problem for me. So 50 shares left. And at this point, I'm looking for two 290s to hold for the rest of this. So 290. If it can get, see, it keeps going to 3 and stopping. Push through, bro. See, I don't like that, bro. You tripping. You's tripping. I don't like that. You're gonna have to hold 3, my boy. There we go. Nice. Ooh, right back down. Come on now. Hold 3, my boy. I'm gonna sell a little bit off of that. 40 shares left. Continue to get beat down up here. Let's see the 305s. Come on. Getting whooped up here. $40 shares left. Continue to see it get beat down, selling a little bit more at this 3. And that's what I was scared of, the 3 being a problem. Look at that. That's what I was like, okay, this is not looking well. 85, limit order. Let's sell 90s again. All right, so selling 20 shares left. Buried, so I got 350 on the day. 20 shares left. This is why I was looking at that $3 like, bro, why are you pausing here? Why are you treating me like this? I don't like to be treated badly. I like you to spoil me. See if we can get back over the 94s and I'll sell a little bit more. 94. Selling a little bit there. 94 again. I'll sell some more. Looking like it's having a little struggle boat moment. Okay, you don't want to do it. I'll sell some before you go then. 10 shares left. Ooh, come on now. I don't like that. 8 shares left. Oh, this is so small it doesn't even really matter now. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to get out of most of it. So 2 shares left. I think I'm going to go ahead and close the position. I think I got enough on that first move to make it worth it. Cancel. 1 share left. And I'll mark it out of the last share sale. All right, so that's the trading for today. 359 there. Took some patience out of this flat bottom. We did our research before time and saw, you know, what is this? And saw pretty much how it was playing. And we just capitalized on what we knew, the AI news and all of that, trying to see if some shorts could get trapped real quick. But that $3 is not playing any games. So I went ahead and hopped out. But I think I'm going to be done for the day on that note. If you guys are going to continue trading, it is well past, like hour 30 minutes past where I need to be. So I got to go and do some more work. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, definitely like and subscribe. And have a great weekend. We're coming up on July the 4th. So if you're going to be cooking and doing all that, that'll be dope. I will be, let me see. Monday is the 3rd. So yeah, On the 3rd, I'll still be streaming, and then the 4th, of course, I'm probably not gonna do any content. I'm probably just gonna be getting into some barbecue or something. But yeah, pretty good day, and just kind of hacking back into the red that I had on the board, and looking for this next month. This is a good way to close out a month, though. But yeah, looking forward, looking for new news. Also, I gotta collab with Rooster. I got a bunch of dividends that I've been getting into as well. So with the profits that I've been doing, I've been kind of going back and forth with dividend and day trading, because dividends are basically like buying income. And so yeah, definitely expect that content coming out soon. Rooster is on vacation right now, so you know, we ain't doing nothing. We just chilling. But yeah, that's it for today. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.